Hi guys, Spectre here. Welcome back to some more Total Warhammer 3. Continuing my Gor-Rok campaign. Before I get properly into this though, something I do want to discuss, which is emphasising the point of the recruiting of the Warriors of Chaos. If you watch the last video, towards the start of the video, I was involved in a fight where the AI lied to me in the auto-resolved, said I wasn't going to lose any units, and I did. Now, losing a unit of Chaos Knights, not the end of the world. As long as I can move into a region where there is one to recruit, I can recruit a Chaos Knight again straight away. I'm not going to fuck around upgrading it from like a Marauder Horseman or whatever. So I can recruit it straight away. It'll be a lot lower rank, but you can recruit it and rank it up. Right? Not too bad. That'd be the same as if I lost a Horned one. But the difference being that here I've got my Swords with Shields. God bless Tauruses as well. They'll be a bit more painful if I lost those. And then I've got my Swords with Spears. The difference being that if I want to, I can recruit. Apparently I can recruit fucking high. Well, bloody hell. Well, apparently I can recruit rank 8 Sauruses with shields and Sauruses with spears and shields. But even if it were, say, low rank, say they weren't rank 7, so they won't get the rank 7 trait. Say I got them like rank 5. Wouldn't be as big a loss as it is with, say, a Chosen for Chaos Warriors. Because I'm getting the same quality troop, I've just got to rank it back up to where it was at before. Where, with Warriors of Chaos, you've got to recruit a Chaos Warrior, not a Chosen, because you can't get Chosen. So you've got to recruit a Chaos Warrior, get the Chaos Warrior to rank 7, which isn't a quick path either, and you don't recruit them like you do at like high ranks like this. They all get recruited at like low ranks, like 1 to 3. And then when you get to rank 7, you're then upgrading that Chosen to a rank 0 Chosen. And if that Chosen that you lost was rank 9, that's a big loss to go from like a low level Chaos Warrior up to a Chosen, to a low level Chosen, to back up to a high level Chosen. It's such a long path of losing certain units. So units in those armies are really painful if you lose them. Other armies, no other army has that drawback. None of them. That'd be the equivalent of saying that, right, I've got a Saurus with a shield, but I've got to recruit a Saurus without a shield, get him to rank 7, to then promote him to a Saurus with a shield, and then level him to rank 9. That's basically the same as what that'd be saying. It's a painfully slow process. And if all armies were like that, this game would be close to unplayable. Because it would take so fucking long, and it'd be so goddamn boring to have to go through that process every single time. And that's what they've done to Warriors of Chaos. It's just... Everyone's like, oh, you can instant recruit troops. Yeah, but look at the upgrade system. How long it takes to train them to get them back to where they were. Unless you just plan on having Chaos Warriors and never upgrading to Chosen. A bit weird because, you know, Chosen are significantly stronger than Chaos Warriors, but it's such a bad system. Oh, and yes, I made a bit of a change on this as well. I am going to go for the short campaign victory. So I need 13 more settlements, and then I can start my next campaign. I mean, this one obviously is to 70, so I need another 40 on top, and then I've still got to get a military alliance with Tehenoin, who's now at war with the fucking High Elves. So I'm going to look at the short campaign victories. I might look at partial long campaign victories like I'm going to do with Archeon, depending on the legendary lord in question, because they've all got different victory conditions. And then I'll see from there where we go, because then I can get through more legendary lords. Because no doubt by the time I've got through all the legendary lords that I want to play, I'll be cycling back round to some of the first ones that I've played anyway. And then I'll look at doing the campaign in a different way to the way I did it the first time round, to keep it fresh and interesting. By doing it a different way, I mean like attacking a different way. So like if I'm playing Valkyrie in the corner, I might try and take out Malekith and Grombrindal and go down that route. But then what I might do in the next playthrough is go along the Chaos Waste towards Archeon, confederate and take people out, and then take out Kislev and go into the Empire. Or I might jump into the ocean in the sea lane near Nagarond, sea lane it over towards Lizardmen and start fighting Lizardmen down North Austria, or jump in the next sea lane and go over to Cathay, be near village. It opens up different avenues of the world. The sea lanes are one really, really good idea. The only thing I want to see to do with the sea lanes is make it so that AI can use the sea lanes as well, because the AI should be able to use them. And there's that red one there that we're bastard to find, right in the corner. Mazdamundi is running around with his army half dead. See, that's where the AI there should kick in and think, right, my army's injured, we've got to recover until my army's back to full strength. Needs like probably 2 turns recovery, maybe 3. If they run around with an half dead army, you're easy to kill. You're an easy target. And then you're just handing the enemy free experience for no reason. I'm trying to keep my videos a bit short as well. So we're trying to keep it between 30 and 50 minutes, in that ballpark. Might be a bit easier for people to watch that length, because some of the ones were getting a bit too long. It's my fault completely, because I just get so involved in the game, and then like a battle might pop up, but it might be a battle that I've got to fight rather than auto-resolve, and battles can take some time depending on what type of battle it is. So if it happens where I'm nearing ish towards the end of the video and there's a big battle pops up, I'm probably going to quick save it and end the video there, and then jump on to the start of that in the next video, basically. All it'll mean is really, as I start doing shorter videos, there'll be more parts of a playlist. So the playlist will get longer, but the videos in them will be shorter. But if I make the videos longer, there's less parts, but they're going to be much longer to watch. Which some people don't mind, but then some do. But I suppose in the same sense, let's say a video would normally be an hour long, but instead you've got 2 videos that are 30 minutes long. So the person who can watch a full hour of content can just watch two 30-minute parts instead. So you're still going to be getting the same stuff, you're just getting it in 2 different videos rather than all in one. If you've only got an hour to watch, if the videos are both an hour long, you couldn't watch the next hour anyway, so you wouldn't have the time to do so. And at least in this case as well, I'm always going to be running 2 campaigns side by side, so you're going to have different perspectives. I've been thinking of running 3, but it would take even longer to complete them overall. That'd be the thing, because then it'd be like 3 videos of one campaign and 2 videos of the other 2 campaigns a week, so it would take a lot longer to complete them. That'd be the problem. So I'd rather keep it at 2, and then one's done, just start the next one up. The only problem I've got at the moment is that a lot of the campaigns I want to play are all in the same fucking area of the world, which is really annoying. Because I've got Morgul Shadow Cave set up for my next campaign. But you've got like Groms over there for the Greenskins. You've got Heinrich Kemmler over there for the Undead. You've got Lonely and Kurt over there for the Bretonnians. There's like 4 different Legend Lords over there that want to play, but they're all in the same area of the world. So having that same start from a different point of view probably won't be the best idea. So I'm looking to do another campaign somewhere else, and then when Morgul's campaign is done, maybe replace that with one Legend Lords that's also in that area. can't believe these actually went and attacked Kairos. Proper lunatics. And there are some factions and some legendary lords that I won't play because I just don't find them enjoyable. So like, I won't play Tomb Kings. I don't enjoy them. I won't play Cathay. I don't enjoy them. To me, they're both boring. I'm not going to play something that I find boring. So I'll stick to the factions that I do enjoy, and then you guys will get more enjoyment out of it on the video itself. I'm not going to play things that I don't enjoy. Other ones like Kislev. Kislev could be kind of like a grey area one, because I don't mind playing the Empire when they get their rework. I'm not playing Empire at the moment because they've got Warhammer 2 mechanics in Warhammer 3 doesn't work. They need to fully rework the Empire, because they don't work in Warhammer 3. So until they get their full rework, I'm not touching the Empire. But once the Empire get the rework, I will happily play them. But I don't want to play Kislev. Kislev to me are just a reskinned Empire with units that aren't that interesting, quite frankly. Right, buddy. Let's get you moving. And he's got 4 more turns of recruiting. And then he's going to be on defense in here. And then if I do want to recruit a... If I do want to recruit another lord, that's a hero, not a lord. I got another second generation. Cylinder, sounds like an elf. So I've got Math there. And Cylinder. I'm not going to recruit the other generations if I've still got second generations to recruit. They're just better. But yeah, 4 turns recruiting for Sloop, and then Sloop's going to be defending. I'm going to send him up here to defend this coastline. So if I'm going to get attacked, it's going to be either from North one, if I get pulled into that fucking wall somehow. From... oh, what? Never mind, he's dead. From him, I was going to say. Or if not, it'll be from over here. From the mainland. What the fuck is this? Fucking Tomb Kings are over here. So it's going to be from that sort of direction. And then I'll just basically... I'll do what the AI sometimes does to me. Basically conveyor belt my armies. Is once I'm ready to recruit a 4th army, they can start recruiting, and then he can come over to join the warfront, and the other army can stay behind. What are we researching at the moment? Determine the great plan. Nice, okay. Right, we need to decide what we're going to do here. He's got a 12 stacker there. He's got a 15 stacker there. Them armies are shit though. The only army he's got that's moderately a problem is that one. And it's because he's got things in it like the Hex Wraiths can put on quite a bit of hurt. The Tomb Scorpion can, as well as the Screaming Skull catapults. Just attacking from the sea is not going to work. Has he got that attrition thing on? No, he hasn't. Pop you there. Where are you going? Come back here. And you're staying there for the time being, it's fine. Yeah, because I'm going to use this as a recruiting point for, not for new armies, but for current armies if they lose a unit. Rather than send them all the way back, otherwise it'll just take fucking forever. This is shifty. He's going to be coming across with the guy's army, isn't he? Yeah. What have we got in terms of those actually? Let me check. Scar Veteran can get up to rank 16, not bad. Rank 17 on these, even better. Rank 18. God. Called Gecko. Yeah, recruit me a skink priest. What are these guys on over here? Oh, you can't even get on his yet. Okay, that's why. The only reason I put my like campaign based heroes on mount sometimes makes it easier to find them. Because when it's a small dinky little skink, it's like, what the fuck is it? As far as I'm aware, having a mount on the campaign map doesn't do anything to improve or decrease the enemy's chance of doing anything to your hero. As far as I'm aware. L'Oreal. I mean, since I'm going for the... Yeah, fuck it. Since I'm going for the short campaign victory, I can fuck off to Henowin. Tell me don't like it, tough shit. He's had enough fucking money out of me. Because now he's declared war on the High Elves is going to make it a pain in the arse anyway. So I might as well get from them whatever agreements they want to give me. He doesn't like it, tough shit. You shouldn't declare war on him in the first place. If he declares war on me, I'll just take to Henowin out. I'll be leaving one army over there just in case, and if all these armies are on Oath one fighting, they're not going to be able to defend his shit. Then I'll just send my armies back, and I'll just take all this stuff. A level 2 Slan, another level 2 Slan with a 1 point in the blue tree. They've got more territory than me. How do they not have the slan building to recruit higher ranking slan? You build in every city. The only time you wouldn't build that in every city is if you're not going to recruit any slan and you want to focus more on like Saurus Old Ones and Kroxigor Ancients. But even then, I mean, it's still good for heroes. Because that's not the main factor of it. That building has a lot of benefits. I don't care about all the fucking heroes. Yeah, that should definitely be a feature, like, do you wish to, like, follow hero movement? Hero movement on or off? So, allied hero movement as well as enemy hero movement. Because heroes don't mean jack shit. They don't. They can't really affect your armies other than assaulting them, or maybe blocking them. And if they assault them or block them, you get notified in your events panel at the start of your turn anyway. But they don't stop you from choosing where to move your armies and stuff. You need to track their armies and where their settlements are. That's it. You don't need to worry about the fucking heroes. The heroes just take up too much fucking time. And because the AI fucking spams heroes every fucking goddamn place, it's most of their turns fucking heroes. Like again here, the heroes. No one cares about heroes. Is that Kairos? It's the first time I've seen a minor faction that normally just sits there and does nothing, taking it to a major faction. It's impressive. I wish more minor factions did it as allies as well, and major factions, because a lot of them don't seem to do fuck all. Fucking hell, how many dinosaurs in that army? He's either been in there for a long time, taking a lot of attrition, or he's fought something and took a proper ass whooping in the auto-resolve. Fucking heroes again. Because I had to skip past Exiles and Nehek, I skipped what these moved. Yeah, I thought as much. My second arm is coming up, so they won't be able to do this soon, what they're doing now. Because they're just being annoying pricks. Yeah, because what they're planning on doing is this. Well, the garrisons aren't very good on Lizardmen anyway. They're probably the strongest they can be for Gor-Rok because of his faction stuff. But they are... If I go by land, they're going by sea to try to attack Sorcerer's Island. Once my second army gets here, they can't do that. So then, if they want to attack, they can do. My second army will beat them. If they want to stay there, Gor-Rok's going to come in and punish them. It'll be a fight rather than auto-resolve, but I don't mind. I'm just sick of this fucking back and forth bollocks. Let's just change this fucking guy's name to Omid. All the stupid little long names are fucking annoying. Could be because of the red tree. Maybe. I don't know, actually. Yeah, because these have got 42 melee attack and 58 melee defense. Why is that so fucking high? Oh, 10% physical, but they get 5 more melee defense for Sorcerers and Temple Guard as well. Missile resistance 10%, unit mass 15%. Does me. Yeah, because if they had 5 more, they'd be at 53? Something like that. Even then, the fucking... normal Sorcerers have got a lot as well. They've got as much fucking melee defense as the fucking Temple Guard. The fuck? Weird. Oh shit. Fucking hell, Turnerman's going in with 4 armies. A rank 1 slan. Literally, there's nothing more useless. I mean, at least a melee lord, or even a lord with a ranged weapon, can fire or fight. You know, at rank 1. They've still got, you know, capable stats to fire or fight. A mage cannot do anything. If they're a pure mage-based character like a slan, they've got fucking atrocious combat stats, so you can't put them in combat. And if they've got no spells other than their low starting spell, they are completely fucking useless. So that's why you want to try and get any spellcasting type characters, be them lords or heroes, higher levels. It's more important for them than it is for melee characters, because melee characters have still got decent stats and can still hurt you. Spellcasters can't do jack shit without their spells. And that's why, unlike the yellow tree of like a combat lord like Gor-Rok, I ain't got to focus his yellow tree to begin with, I can focus it last. So I can do his blue tree and his red tree first. But with the spellcaster, you've got to do their yellow tree first for their spells. Then you go on to blue or red. It's more important they can do something and be of use on the battlefield. And a spellcaster that has a lot of spells is a big asset. They can do a lot of damage against the right types of armies and stuff, or with the right spells. But they need to have those spells. When they haven't got them, they're just fucking useless. If you come down to the option ever of to recruit a low level spellcaster, or recruit a low level melee fighter, or a fighter that has a bow like a Way Stalker, you know, a ranged hero, always go for the melee or the ranged shooter than the spellcaster. Never take low level spellcasters. They're completely useless. Unless you're going to level them on the campaign map, so they're not in an army, and try and level them that way, never take them. Because they can be used as a scout, but not good for much else. And then you've got some heroes that are more like supporting heroes in their own way, but they're very, very good. One of them is Necromancers. They are spellcasters, but they can be on the Unholy Lodestone Corpse card. So even if they haven't got amazing spells, they can sit in the middle of your melee front line and keep all your troops alive. They're very good at doing that. The other one is River Hag Troll. River Hag Troll has a stinky effect that within 35 metres all enemy units lose 6 melee attack. So it's very, very good for reducing the enemy melee attack. So you don't need to have her down her spell tree or her melee tree, just select abilities. I generally tailor her more towards melee than magic, because the magic is usually being used by my Orc Shaman. I don't generally cast that many spells with the River Hag Troll. The only one I go for usually is Spirit Leech, to like snipe enemy characters, because the upgraded Spirit Leech can actually do quite a bit of damage. No! That fucking guy on the chariot wounded my hero. Son of a bitch. I can understand why Rapunzel did. Rapunzel's got a really difficult start for the Bretonnians. And Bretonnians, you can make peasant armies kind of work, but you're so much better off recruiting knights. And unlike your peasants, your knights have no cap. Your peasants are capped at what you want to have in your economy, unless you want to recruit build industry. But you're always better off building farms. Farms give you so much more money than industry, unless it's a linked to like a gold mine or an iron mine. Then you can build the industry buildings there in that particular region. Because the thing is with the benefits to the Bretonnian economy, it's local region, not local province. So it's per region. So if your province has a city and 3 towns in it, that's 4 local regions. So you can build a farm and the windmill in every single one. So you can get a lot of money, which you do need, because Bretonnian knights aren't cheap, even if you have the correct vow. And there's no way to reduce their cost on the blue tree of the lords either. There's not like an upkeep reduced by like 9%, and the bailiff at the end doesn't give you any reduction to your upkeep either. Because your campaign movement range, which is really useful, so it's still worth taking that, but it doesn't give you any upkeep. So you've basically got them at the price they're at. And bear in mind that like your questing knights and your normal Pegasus knights are 275 each. And I think it's like 240 or something for Knights of the Realm. That's not cheap. They're expensive fucking units. They are quite good, don't get me wrong. They can mix up with endgame units of other armies. But what the fuck is that army? But they are expensive. You do pay a lot for them. So you need a lot of money. The one benefit that you can get from Bretonnians is you haven't always got to build your garrison building, which is rare him to say this, because you can build your main province building up and that will give you walls. So walls is usually like your protection to hold things back. Fucking guy that wounded him. Son of a bitches. I'll take these two. That makes cold ones cheaper, which I'm not worried about right now. I don't need anything from here. Because even the Croxigors that I've got in my armies, they're temporary units just until I get my heroes on mounts. That's more for your heroes. And that's general upgrades for your armies, it looks like. Yeah. So I'll probably go there next, but I might take that as well. I actually take that now. Well, it's at 4 turns because we've got... How much research rate we've got? 270%. Fucking hell, because of that event. I don't think he's going to get him away, personally. If he tries, he's rather fucking stupid. Two more turns and Sloop's got his full army. And most of them start at rank 9, apart from the blessed units, because they can't get extra ranks up. I need more Blessed Saurus Warriors is what I need. They're the only Blessed unit I'm actually bothered about. I don't give a shit about any of the Blessed units. But I want at least 2, like I've got with Gor-Rok. I've got 2 in his. But 2 or 3 out of these Sauruses, because I'm taking 6 Saurus. I think he's got 2 as well, hasn't he? Yeah. 2 is fine. I'm not going to like go back and get more. But 2 or 3 per army, so you've got some in there that have got perfect vigour, and I'll just keep dishing out the fucking pain. Right, he's fucked off that way. If I move there, rather than using ambush stance, let's just see if they want a fight. See if they want to go for a fight. See what they want to do. He's attacking Spectre. So if I get that research done for the Lord, that puts my Lords then, or my Slans should I say, at level 26. So they're over halfway through the level cap then on recruitment, which is insane. I'm having kind of a similar problem here though that I am having with my Arcane campaign, which is loads of enemy armies are bottlenecked in one small area. And although I've got multiple armies up there, I can't really break in through the group, because if I attack like one settlement or one army, on their responding turn I'm going to get hit by 3 or 4. And that will definitely be a fight. I mean, even if you just give me a victory auto result, it won't be worth doing, because I'll probably lose too much of my army. So I'll have to fight it. And then it just depends what I lose in the process, is the issue. So I'm just trying to do it in a way where I can kind of take out a few of the armies to then have a crack at a settlement without losing anything. If I just brute force it like a battering ram, it's going to end up taking longer, because then I'm going to have to recover my armies, recruit new troops that are going to take age to fucking train up, and I'm going to have to send them back to multiple Dark Fortress to go and get the troops that I want them to have, which is going to be no end of fucking annoying. See, it could be more Devil May Care with the Chaos in Warhammer 2, because you could recruit the troops you wanted straight to your army. You wouldn't always get them super high ranked. With some of the lords you would, some of them you wouldn't. But you'll be able to take a loss, recover for like a turn or two, and then move on. You can't do that anymore. Your recovery is not as fast for one, and then it's just a matter of recruiting lower tier troops to upgrade them. It's annoying. I mean, I do like it that Chaos can settle. I do find that an improvement over the Horde thing, because the Horde thing was frustrating, having to go back and forth defending ruins, because the Empire would constantly try and ruin dwell. But the devs have seen that and gone, alright, you used clan mods to ruin dwell for you, and they've doubled down on that. Yeah, but that wasn't a good idea. It wasn't optional for the Chaos player. You had to get clan modders to occupy ruins, because you couldn't do it. I mean, at least now we can build like a small town, but the garrison's complete crap. You only get 8 units. You should have at least 12 to 14, minimum, with walls as an option as well. It should be like an actual town. But they've given us like the outposts from Norskins, and they've just taken the outposts off of Norskins, and then given them to Warriors of Chaos. And it's like, oh, why? Why? You think they made a good move? And for the Norskins, they have. Norskins are bloody brilliant. But then you've got fucking what they've done with that. No. Because he's at war with both Tic-Tac-Toe and Krotgar. And I'd rather be allies with Tic-Tac-Toe and Krotgar over Spectre. I don't intend on attacking Spectre unless he declares war on me. Or unless I need his territory to like win the game. But I'll see. Noticed as well sometimes here how some of the armies of your allies have like just loading and a load of units, but then the enemies have like a lord and 2 or 3 fucking heroes and then units. Now you might think, oh right, well why is that a thingy? Think how strong heroes can be, especially when they get leveled up. Some heroes can be stronger than some lords. Like example, like a Black Orc big war boss, or it's called big boss. Black Orc big bosses, high rank, are terrifying. They'll duel any top tier lords in single combat, and they'll do pretty fucking well, especially if they've got decent magical items as well. And then they've got like hero killing abilities like I think is it called like heroic strike or heroic killing blow or something like that, what it's called. And then obviously you've got like smash and faster as well, which your lords generally have, which makes the army even more disgusting because you've got 2 of those in each army. So I should have a Black Orc big boss in every army. Well, if you're going melee wise, if you're building one of those weirdo fucking unthematic ranged greenskin armies, then maybe not, but ranged greenskins don't work. Play to your strengths, not your weaknesses. And if you're playing ranged, you sure as fuck ain't playing to your strengths. Right, he's got to be still there. This gives me a decisive and low, but I don't trust that. I think I'll take more damage. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to encircle that, and I'm going to fight that on the next part. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, drop a subscription. Or if you're one of my current viewers who are not subscribed, hit that sub button for me. Help grow the channel. I'll catch you in the next video. Take care everyone, have a great day, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon.